Humor is personally one of my favorite things when it comes to speech, people, and just life in general, which is why I regularly visit the Comedy Caravan on Wednesday nights, although I'm skipping today to make this video. Even though I don't consider myself to be particularly humorous, I do find most other things to be at least amusing. So today, I'm going to talk about my favorite humorous spoken word poem, When Love Arrives, that was written and performed by Sarah Kay and Phil Kay. This poem is all about finding love in different stages of your life, starting in the third grade when you have an idealized view of what you think love will look like, to realizing exactly what love is later on in life, and even realizing that love shits. Although the topic of this poem is considered to be more serious, Sarah and Phil find a way to put a more lighthearted spin on it. The whole speech is filled with great moments, both serious and humorous, and everything is extremely well timed and delivered. But here's one of my personal favorite moments in the speech.
Love waited by the phone because she knew if her father picked up, it would be,
Hello? Hello? I guess they hung up.
This joke is something that was only successful because of the delivery of it. The timing of it was really well executed because even though they did the same thing for a while, it makes it even more humorous as it goes on, but it's also not so long that it gets old. I think the humor was also enhanced by having the female, Sarah, do the voice of the father while making the male, Phil, do the heavy breathing. In addition to this, I think they found a great topic to make humorous because everyone can at least kind of relate to it, especially the audience that they were performing for, because the audience would have been older than us as students and understood the joke more as they didn't have caller ID before like we do now. Another funny moment in the speech was the line, "But when love finally showed up, he wore the same clothes for a week." This was made even more humorous by the fact that they had just spent the last minute of the poem talking about how perfect love would and should be when they finally found it. They also gave a brief pause after the joke was made while Sarah held an astounded face so that the audience could laugh before they continued with the spoken word poem. Even if you're not super into poetry like I used to not be, I highly recommend watching and listening to Sarah Kay and Phil Kay's spoken word poem, When Love Arrives, for a good poem that you can maybe relate to and also a good laugh.